let me say that this is a hands-on session on reinventing ourselves. Unlike other sessions, I would like to have your interaction with me. Okay, your interaction is very useful for me. So uh, there are some requirements for this session. All of you, if possible, please take a book and a pen along with you. All of you, please take a book and a pen because I want to make it interactive. That's why. Okay. Please take a book and a pen. Please take a book and a pen. The most important thing is your participation and interaction because sometimes I ask some questions. It's not compulsory to answer every question because its answer is related to you. But even though it's not compulsory, you have to participate. Okay, all of you, please try to answer these questions, and you can type in the message bar. I will be frequently checking the message box, so you can type in the message bar, right? Whatever time it takes, you need to answer either in the message bar. If you have any problem with the message bar, you can answer as voice. Don't think about others. Okay, think this is a conversation between me and you. uh, if you have any doubts, you can ask at the end of the session. Be free to ask the questions, right? Shall we start? First, there is a question. Which number replaces the question mark? Which number replaces the question mark? This is very simple. It's like a matrix. Which number replaces the question mark? Okay, I am waiting for your answers. Can I look at the answers? 1 second. If you have any answer, you can type in the message bar. Okay. I'm still waiting for the answers. I haven't get any answers yet. So this is a question. This is the question. Right. Any answers? Yeah. I have got some answers. Six. Right, six. Only three answers. Anybody else? Okay. Please don't think about others. Even though it's a small answer, even though it's a big answer, everyone please try to answer this. Okay. All right. I got some six. I got one also. I mean two ones also. Right. I will show the question once again. So this is the question. Okay, 3, 1, 4, 7, 2, 9, 5, 1. What? That's a question. So simply you can say that 3 plus 1, 4, 7 plus 2, 9, 5 plus 1. Okay. That's a simple method. Right. Okay, I got around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 answers. There are 27 or 30, 33 are there. I got only 7. Okay. Before this, I have already told you that all of you please try to answer the questions. Okay. Please don't think about others. You please try to answer these questions. Okay. All of you think that this is a difficult period. Don't think that you are unlucky and it's your opportunity. In the middle of this difficulty lies an opportunity because from the last March, India is facing lockdown period, and in Kerala, uh, from March to this time, we haven't opened our schools yet. Colleges are partially open. Some of the batches are allowed to come to the campus, and it's not fully open. So everyone think that we are unlucky to be at the college at this time because we can't go to college or school regularly. We are not fulfilling with the college ambience, etc. But think that in the middle of every difficulty there lies an opportunity. Okay, so even though you are facing some lockdown, you can change your perspective. That's what I want to say. I will conclude that at the end. Okay, right. Basically, we are discussing what after BTech. Okay, right. So, any other than BTech graduates here? Anyone other than BTech graduates here? Anyone other than BTech? Other than BTech, anyone? No. All right. I think all of you here are BTech graduates. So it's very easy for me, right? Okay. Right. We can, I'll be switching into full screen mode. Okay. Right. So all of you, please try to answer these questions in your book. What will I do after my graduation? So when you write, you please write what will you do after your graduation. Maybe you will be there as a first year student, second year student, third year or fourth year, whatever it may be. I don't want to know that. Whatever it may be, you please write what will you do after your graduation. So what are the various options available for you? Okay, first question is, what are the various options available for you? All of you, please try to answer this, because this is very important. Okay. When you finish, you say yes to me in the message bar. Yes, yes, I have finished. Say yes. All right. I'm waiting for your yes. First question, what are the various options available for me? Means available for you. Okay. Right. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Some yeses are coming. Right, right, right. Second question, should I go for a PG? Should I go for a PG? It's very simple. Yes or no. Okay. Right. Then the third question, what are the jobs available for me to work in? The first and the third question is very different. First question, what are the various options available for me? Whether it may be a job, it may be studies, it may be entrepreneurship, etc. like that. Okay. And the third question is, what are the jobs available for me to work in? When I go through these slides, you might be uh, digging all your dreams, or you might be digging all possible options for you, whether you have taught in your schools or in plus two, etc., etc. All right, like entrepreneurship. One person, Amal Prakash, told that entrepreneurship. That's also possible. Okay, okay, right. So all of you, please write these three questions. Is it okay? Everyone finished? Everyone finished? If finished, you can say yes. Right, yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Right. Thank you. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Four yeses are there. Right. Okay. In between, you can complete, others can complete these questions. Okay. This is very simple three questions. What are the various options available for me? Right. I got another yes. Should I go for a PG? And the third question, what are the jobs, various jobs available for me to work in? Because whenever you are doing your studies, you are completing your studies, you need to ask these questions. Otherwise, others will ask you these questions. Okay. Before that, you need to answer these questions. Right. So we can move on to the other slide. I am discussing some points in this slide. Okay. It mainly consists of some options available, some job opportunities and core companies. Then what can I do if I am an electrical graduate? I think most of you are from electrical backgrounds. And how to increase the employability skill, then online platforms, it's very important. Okay, then cutting edge technology, then industry after lockdown, then discussion, right? So before this, I'm discussing an experience of one of my students who have graduated from College of Engineering, Perumal in 2015. Uh, at that time, he was one among my placement coordinators, and he used to come to me and he always discuss so many points. This is his story. When he was 10th, everyone told him, uh, 10th, this is your turning point. You have to concentrate on your studies. You have to find your aim, and you please concentrate in your studies. This will change your life. Okay. And as a bright student, as a above average student, he concentrated in his studies and he studied well. He got good marks in 10th. As usual, as social, as society is compressing you to join for the plus two. He also joined for the plus two, and he took science in plus two, science with max, and he completed plus two at that time. During that time also, everyone, society told him that this is the important point, this is the turning point. And like that, he came to BTech degree as usual. in Kerala, now around 50 to 60% of students have one aim, like plus two. I mean, after plus two, we can go for engineering. Otherwise, you can go for medicine, right? Like that. So I don't know much about your state, but in Kerala, especially in South Kerala, students are are forced to get a job, permanent job, okay, a stable job. I will discuss in that in later. Okay, Vishal was in I mean, doing her big doing her BTech degree in 2021, and she completed her BTech in 2021. Hello, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, one second. I got a problem with my power. One second. I will share my screen. Right. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Right. So, uh, so I was discussing about the Vishal story, and during his BTech degree, also everyone told him that this is the turning point, and he concentrated in his studies. And after BTech, as usual, as one of the BTech graduates, he also don't know what to do after BTech. Okay, so Vishal told me that after completing BTech in 21 or 22 years, he is still don't know what to do after his BTech. And after that, he tried for the job. He tried to start a firm, and at last, he came. I mean, he ended up his career in uh, doing his PhD in IIT Madras. Now he's doing his PhD in IIT Madras, and after so many, I mean, experiments, he realized his dream. He realized his dream, and he ended up in IIT Madras. Like that, so everyone have an opportunity to find yourself. So our session is to rebuild yourself. Okay, so I will tell you that nobody will be there to tell you to do this after BTech, do that after BTech, like that. You have to find your aim, right? So I am here to discuss some of the points, and at the end, I think you will be getting some sparks in your mind, some sparks. That's what I want to do. All right. So I can move to the next slide. So all of you, please look at the slide. There are various options. In the left top corner, you can see the software engineer. Then at the middle uh, top corner, you can see the hardware engineer. One second. Then right top corner, I can see the banking sector, and the middle corner, you can see the higher studies. In the bottom center portion, you can see the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, entrepreneur is the one who is holding world in his hand. And left bottom corner, you can see the manager. Manager usually is a leader. Okay, leader. manager means there are 10 to 15 people. There will be one people who lead you, who tell you what to do. Okay, and in the left end, left middle corner there, left middle there is a defense personality. Okay, you can choose a defense post also, and in at the center it's you. You're the beta graduate. Okay, so I am discussing what is the point at which you're completing your BTech degree. Okay, at that instant, that is what we are discussing. Right, we can move on to the next slide. If you complete the BTech, you have mainly three options. The first and the important thing is job. Right, job. Then the second one is higher studies, and the third one is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Okay. Uh, Even though if you are trying to do your higher studies after your BTech degree, after that higher studies you will end up in job. Okay, like that. Right. So in job, I am discussing some jobs here, some job opportunities for a BTech graduate. First one is public sector job, PSU job. PSU job. Right, one second. Okay, one second. Sairam is asking me he can present. Yeah, sure, sure. Sai, you please present. One second. I will switch off. Stop. Stop screen. Stop sharing my screen. One second. Sai, you can present. Sairam. Sairam, you can present now. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Please move on the next slide. Next slide. Next slide. All right. So we are discussing about the public sector job. There will be a public sector. Okay. If you are an electrical graduate, you can go for public sector job. Then after that, there will be a campus placement. If your campus is inviting some firms into your campus, and you can attend the campus placement drive in your campus itself. Then please next slide. Next slide. Sorry, next slide. Next slide, please. Right. The first one is civil service exams. Hey, back. Previous slide. Previous slide. Okay. Civil service exam. Civil service. As you all heard that. If you're looking at the last 5 years status, around 50 to 55 percentage of candidates getting civil services from BTech. Okay. So BTech graduates are largely trying for the civil service exam, and they are succeeding in that because one thing, a BTech degree is a special degree which will allow to face challenges. Okay, in Kerala, students are not getting enough time to studying for the exam. They need to write so many assignments. They need to face viva, internal exam, lab exam, etc., etc. So even though they are studying for the BTech degree, they are getting some life skills from that to face every challenges, uh, to dig their success, etc., etc. So BTech is a very good degree to make a professional, right? So for last 5 or 6 years, you can look at the civil service candidates. Around 50 to 60% are from BTech degree. Okay, right. Then Indian engineering service, that is another option. Then there are railway services. Then other state government and central government jobs are there. Some defense sector is there. Some banking sector is there. Like that. Okay, next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. Right. Next slide. Okay. So if we are categorizing our main jobs, we can say public sector and private sector. Right. This is an activity. If possible, all of you please write some public sector jobs or core jobs if you like or you heard. All of you please write in your book any public sector jobs you heard or you know. If you know more, you can write more. And some of you please write in the message bar also. Any public sector job, if you know, you can write in the message bar. Message bar. Please mention some public sector job. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answers. You have to write in the book, and you have to write some in the message bar also. Anyone?
Teaching profession, sir.
Not in teaching profession. Public sector job. Public sector.
Yes,
Public sector.
manager in a bank which is owned by government.
Not no manager. Public sector in the sense. I mean, if you know any public sector, you can write. Otherwise, I will discuss. Okay. I am just doing some exercise. Whether you know anything or not.
Municipal corporation.
Yeah, correct. Municipal corporation. Any corporations or like that. That's come under the public sector. Public sector.
Government hospital.
Yeah, government
Schools.
hospital. Yeah, correct. Schools, ECIL, NPCL, somehow, yeah, type in the message bar. Like that. Okay. DRDO, good work. DRDO. Go ahead. Any others? Technical
Youth
officer. All right. Yeah, tell me.
youth welfare officers.
Youth welfare officers. All right. That all didn't come under the public sector. Uh, okay. Right. Can we discuss that? Sai, next slide. Sairam, next slide. Okay. First of all, we just look into this. How is the recruitment process in public sector? Next slide. Initially, they call for the job. You can find this job application, job notification from portals or their websites or newspapers, etc. Okay, so you need to apply for this job. Then there will be a qualifying exam. Then after that, there will be technical interview and HR interview. The main process is that there will be a qualifying exam and an interview. Okay, next slide, Sai. Next slide. Okay, some of the public sector jobs are here. BEL, Bharat Electronics, then Bharat Heavy Electricals. These are the public sector job. You have heard about Navratna companies, mini Navratna companies, etc. like that, right? These come under the public sector. Next slide. Coal India, HPCL, IOCL, L&T Constructions. Next slide. ONGC, SAIL, Siemens, RIL, NHPC. Okay, right. This is the list. You can see. You can search in the Google Navaratna companies. You can see a lot of companies are there. Then there are Mahan Ratna companies and mini Navaratna companies. Right. These come under the public sector because in public sector, if you want to get a job in public sector, you need to study your subject, your core subject. Right. So the weightage is given to the core subject. So if you are an electrical graduate, you need to study electrical subjects. Electrical questions will be asked. Questions from the electrical core papers. Okay, like control system, signals and system, power electronics, drivers, etc. Right. Okay. So these are Navaratna companies and Maharatna companies, etc. So if you want to get any job in this public sector, you need to write the exam and there will be an interview process. Okay, mainly two processes are there: exam and interview. Right. Sai, next slide. So mainly they will be selecting if you are getting a gate score. If you are getting gate score, that will be the first thing for your qualification process. After qualifying the gate exam, some firms are conducting some exam. Otherwise, most of these firms are selecting only from the gate score, and they have kept some cutoff marks for this, right? This is 2017, 16, 15, 14 general category cutoff marks for electrical batch. Next slide. You can see the Navratna companies here left side, and the cutoff marks kept for general category, then OBC and SC. Okay, some firms are getting, some firms are keeping high cutoff marks for the gate exam. So most of the firms are selecting with the gate score candidates. Others, even though if you are getting gate score, they will conduct some exam and interview. Okay, right. Next slide. Now we are discussing some private sector jobs. All right. Before that, Sai, before that, previous slide. If possible, can you please write some private sector firms? If you know any private sector firms, please write in the book. Famous private sector firms. All of you, please try to answer in the book. Please try to answer in the book. Any private sector firms, private sector. You can
Reliance Jio.
Yeah, super.
Sir, Reliance Jio.
Reliance Jio. Go ahead.
Bharat
There are a lot of
Airtel.
Reliance Jio, Microsoft, okay.
TCS.
TCS, Google, Microsoft, Apple. Right, superb. Right, go ahead. There are a lot of firms in India, famous firms, and every year they have a lot of intake also. And for the last, Infosys, Cisco, Bajaj, etc. Right, superb. Good work. Wipro, HCL. Right, thank you all. Thank you. Next slide, Sai. Next slide. So in India, there are a lot of opportunities in private sector. Private sector. A lot of intakes are there. Each year there will be a bulk intake, and even though from campuses, Infosys firms like Infosys, TCS are selecting around hundreds of students, around 100 or 150 students from each campus. We have in our college itself, Infosys select every year around 50 to 60 students. Okay, like that. These firms have a bulk intake. There are some firms, I have wrote some firms here: Tata, Vodafone, Samsung, Intel, Dell India, Motorola, Honeywell, LG, Videocon, Reliance, Wipro. The speciality of this private sector is this: if your work performance is high, if you are good in doing some extraordinary work, your salary will be increasing. You will get increment according to your job satisfaction, according to your results. Okay, if you have good projects and you are working good in that, if you can give some good results, they will give you more increment. This is the speciality of software industry. Software industry is always looking for the results, results from you. Okay, if you are result oriented personality, they will be giving more incentives and increments for you, right? Okay, can you move on to the next slide? Okay, this next slide. Some more firms added there: IBM, Tech Mahindra, TCS, Accenture, Infosys, Genpact, HCL, HP, Capgemini, Cognizant. Right. So, important point: how to get a private sector job. There are a lot of opportunities to get a private sector job, like placements, off campus, gate entry. Then I have included some public sector PSU jobs here: DRDO, BSNL, etc. Right. Private sector job, it's very important, very easy to get placement off campus, etc. And there are another competitive exams like DRDO, BSNL, Defense. Then another exams like government exams like PSU, PSC, UPSC. PSC means public sector. And then UPSC, then civil service, then IS, Indian Engineering Service, then Indian Forest Service, etc. Then there are bank post, then manager post. In South Kerala, in Kerala, bank posts are considered as a safe job. Safe job. Even though we are not studying the banking, commerce, we are studying engineering, but a lot of parents, especially the parents of girl students, girls are considering a bank job as a safe job. So they are opting bank sector for their children. Okay, right. So placement is very important because placement. If you want to attend placements, your college will be conducting campus placements in your final year or pre-final year. Means from your seventh semester. Final year from your seventh semester. Okay. Then there will be off-campus also. Some other colleges will be conducting the placement drive. You can you can attend the placement drive at that college. Off-campus will be there. Okay, right. Move on to the next slide. Please move on to the next slide. The private sector hiring process. The first level is aptitude test. Aptitude in the sense there will be questions from mathematics. Then reasoning questions will be there. Then verbal reasoning will be there. Two types of reasoning will be there. Verbal reasoning as well as logical reasoning are there. Then quantity aptitude questions will be there. Three types of question, mainly quantity aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal reasoning. Then if you pass the competitive exam, there will be another round called group discussion. Around 10 or 10, maximum 20, minimum 12 to 10 can be arranged to sit in a circle or in a semicircular fashion, and a topic will be given to you. You can talk on that topic, and according to that performance, you will be selected or rejected from that round. That's called group discussion. There are two different types. One is debate and other is group discussion. Both are different, Group discussion is always constructive and debate is always destructive. Debate for debate, you need to win the other. You need to argue with the other. But for group discussion, it's constructive process. Everyone can say the same view. Otherwise, everyone can talk positively, etc. Okay, right. So after completing the GD, there will be interview process. Technical interview will be there. HR interview will be there. So, yeah, are you asking something? Somebody's mic is switch on. If possible, please switch off the mic. We can discuss at the end. All right. Okay. Right. So for some firms, there will be more technical rounds. Okay. Firms like IBM, there will be 2 or 3 technical rounds and maybe 1 or 2 HR rounds. Firms like Google, Microsoft, having more technical rounds. Sometimes they are conducting more than 6 to 7 technical rounds. Right. Okay. Next slide, please. Next slide. It's very important for you to attend the placement drives in your college because it has a lot of advantages. Next slide, please. The placement drives in your campus means, next slide, please. Next slide. Placement drives in your college means jobs at your fingertip. Previous slide, previous slide, previous slide. Sai, previous slide. Previous slide. Previous slide, previous slide. Previous slide. Jobs at your fingertip. Right. Thank you. That one. Why placements in college? Next slide. The first thing is that if you are attending a placement drive in your college, the job at your fingertip. Next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. Because you don't need to search for the jobs. college is conducting the campus placement in your campus, you can directly attend the campus placement drive in your campus. If you are a qualified person, mean if some firms is giving you a criteria, like Infosys is giving a 68 percentage without backlogs criteria, IBS, IBM are giving, TCS is giving 70 percentage without backlog criteria, etc. If you are satisfying this criteria, you can attend the campus placement without looking for the opportunity in the newspaper or in the magazine, etc. The college is conducting the placement drive. You can directly attend the placement drive. And in campus placement, the number of candidates attending for the campus placements will be comparatively less. So less competition is there. Then it's a campus placement in your campus. The exciting packages will be there. So usually in our Kerala, all colleges have a criteria that they will provide only firms with minimum 20,000 per month, 20,000, around 2.5 to 3.5 lakh per annum. So firms with 2.5 to 3.5 lakh per annum will be allowed to conduct campus placement in the campus. We will not allow any firm having less than this, right? Minimum criteria is that. But IBM, firms like IBM and South Indian Bank.
Sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay.
Sir, what are the skills we have to develop in order to get success in a public sector job, sir? Private sector job.
Yeah, that we are going to discuss once again. in private sector, first thing is I have already told you that the first thing is a competitive exam. So you need to work out questions like quantitative and then reasoning questions, verbal reasoning. Okay, quantitative questions. If you want, I can show some competitive questions at the end. Okay, at the end, right? So you need to work out competitive exams. Competitive exam patterns like quantitative aptitude Agarwal is a very good textbook. Quantitative aptitude Agarwal. Okay. Then logical reasoning and verbal reasoning. Then games by Shakuntala Devi. Everything will help you to clear the exam. Then for verbal reasoning, all of you please try to read the newspaper, Hindu newspaper, Times of India, everyday newspaper. You will, if you are reading the newspaper every day, and if possible, please write the important words from that. Each newspaper have at least 5 new words. New words means the words which are not used frequently in your day-to-day life. Not used frequently. Okay. There are minimum 5 new words from the each day's newspaper. So you can write the new words and write the meaning of that. And you please keep a book for this newspaper. Okay, it will be helpful for you to clear the civil service exam also. Civil service as well as SSC, Staff Selection Commission also. Right. So I will be coming into that. Before that, we can complete this why placements in your campus. So if you are attending your placement drives in the campus, there will be no expense at all, U4. Then a free way pass for the job, no need to search for the job. Then direct access to A-level companies, because college will be providing only A-level or B-level companies, not less than that. Okay. Then best benefit for the freshers, because in your campus placement, only freshers are there. But if you are attending any other, in Kerala, there is a STRETS exam. STRETS, a firm is there, STRETS, and they conduct the campus placement for another firms. Okay, this is a job provider. STRETS is a job provider. Like that, I think there are a lot of job providers in your state also. They will conduct all the selection criteria process for these firms, and they will give the list to these firms. So if you are preparing for the campus placement, the important thing is there will be no pressure or gain. Okay. Next slide, please. The recruitment process in software. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, someone asked this recruitment process in software. Next slide, please. First thing, uh, the placement, training and placement unit in your firm will be um, giving you notice that this firm, maybe Infosys or IBM, will be visiting our campus on so and so date. You need to give the database. You need to give the qualified students a database, and the college will be preparing a database for that. And the college will be sending this database to these firms like Infosys, IBM, TCS, etc. And according to the database and number of students, these firms will be deciding whether to come to the campus or whether to come to nearby campus, and they will invite your college students to attend that attend another college, etc., like that. So if these companies, these firms are coming to your campus, it will be especially your on-campus drive, and you can attend these firms placement drive in your campus itself. For this, initially there will be a qualifying exam, right? Qualifying exam will be there. In that qualifying exam, there will be a quantitative means simple max, like problems from mixture, problem from train, problems on train, then problems on distance time, then problems on work time, then upstream, backstream, then average, then numbers, etc. Okay. So quantitative aptitude Agarwal is best for that. That text, quantitative aptitude Agarwal, is considered as a bible for this quantitative aptitude questions. There are some shortcuts also. If you are attending any class in some training institute, they will give very simple methods to find this answer for this question. Okay. Then there will be reasoning questions. Reasoning in the sense logical reasoning will be there. Okay, logical reasoning. After that, verbal reasoning will be there. Then some firms like IBM usually conduct English proficiency test, means an essay writing. A topic will be given and you are asked to write an essay. In that, the firm is checking your English proficiency, means your communication skill, your sentence making skill, etc. After that, some firms will be conducting typing skill test, means you have to type with the keyboard in a system, in a computer, around 500 words or something like that in a minute, etc., etc. Right? So you will be given a hard copy, and you are asked to type some words, some paragraph in the computer. So they will be checking your speed in typing that. Okay. Then after that, there will be group discussion. Then there will be a technical interview, then HR interview, then result, then offer letter. Okay. This is the basic. This is the I have mentioned all types of tests conducted by software industry here. Okay. Just look one by one. Right. Please move on to the next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. Sai, next slide, please. Right. Can I share the screen? One second, I am sharing the screen. Okay. Is it visible? Can you see something?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are visible.
Yes. So this is what we discuss now, the recruitment process in software industry. Then I have included some firms here. First one is Infosys. You all know about Infosys. For Infosys, Infosys is one of the firm which usually conduct very little levels. There are only 2 levels. There is only a test and there is only an interview. Test consists of arithmetic, reasoning, and analytical. Then for 15 questions, 25 minutes. Then mathematical, critical, logical reasoning, 10 questions, 35 minutes. Then verbal questions. Infosys is giving more importance to the verbal questions. Okay. There is separate weightage for this. Verbal questions means English. Is, was, where, then new words, then paragraph, etc., etc. So For Infosys, there will be only a test, and after that, there will be an interview. Basically, it's an HR interview, but for the last 2 or 3 years, technical questions are also asked in this interview. Okay, so basically, it's an HR interview. So in Infosys site, you can see the recruitment process levels. The first level is the test competitive exam. After that, there will be only an interview. Okay, so Infosys is the one of the firm which is conducting a very simple placement drive, very simple recruitment process. Infosys is one among these firms which is conducting a very simple recruitment process. Okay, so only a competitive exam, and after that there will be an interview. Right. So this is another firm called Ernst and Young, EY. Ernst and Young have like this. They have a aptitude test, written exam, and after that there will be an interview. Interview. Sometimes they are conducting interview as 2 rounds: technical interview and HR interview. Sometimes they are conducting the interview together. Okay, so ENY. Then another firm is IBS. IBS is also having test. Then after that, group discussion is there. Then technical interview is separate, and HR interview is separate. Okay, in IBS criteria is 70% above without backlogs, with no backlogs. Okay, so Infosys criteria is 68% without backlogs. Right? ENY is also having 70% without backlogs criteria. IBS is also having 70% without backlog criteria. And for IBS, there are around 4 rounds: written test, then group discussion, then technical interview, and HR interview is there. Okay, right. Then IBM, I have already told that IBM is conducting a English proficiency test. Usually, the first one is a competitive exam. In that, the time limit is 90 minutes, and number series questions are there, 20 questions. Then aptitude questions are there, 20 questions. Then English summary writing. After that, English summary writing is there, English proficiency test. Then the second day, probably there will be a group discussion. Then after that, there will be a technical interview, then HR interview. Sometimes they will conduct 2 or 3 technical interview rounds. If the number of candidates is more, they will be conducting more technical rounds. Okay, right. Then another firm, TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. There are 3 selection rounds. There will be aptitude test. It consists of logical reasoning, verbal, non-verbal. Verbal reasoning means English. Then simple maths, questions from distance, average, ratio, and some of the questions asked from Java, C++, C. Some programming languages are asked. Okay. Usually, a TCS competitive exam have some programming questions. Right. Then Tata Power. This is a core firm. Okay, core firm for your electrical branch. Tata Power. Tata Power having written test, then group discussion, then technical and HR interview. All right. Then another firm, CTS, Cognizant. Its selection process having a test, then technical and HR round. For Speridian also, Speridian, Cubest, etc., they have a competitive exam as well as interview. Okay, Speridian, Cubest, etc. One second. One second. All right, Speridian, Cubest, etc. Then I already mentioned you that South Indian Bank, even though it's a bank, this bank used to come to campus and select students from the campus, right? They have a written test, group discussion, and interview. And usually, South Indian Bank's package is similar to the IBM's package, around 35 to 40,000 starting per month. 40,000, 35 to 40,000 per month in probationary officer post, and plus they have house allowance, then phone allowance, then vehicle allowance, etc. Right? So in Kerala, bank jobs are considered as a safe job. for girl students by parents. All right. Then the another thing, another important area, recruitment process in civil service. All right. Have you heard about civil service? If you know some civil service job, okay, please write in your book, if you are allowed to select your most favorite civil service job, which one you select and why? Please write which one you select. Why you can write later, okay, after the session. So if you are allowed to select your most favorite civil service job, which one you select? Please write it in your book. Please write it in your book. Please write it in your book. Which one you select? Have you heard about civil service job? If you know some civil service job, somebody please type in the message bar also. I think you have heard about IAS, IFS, IPS, etc. These are the three glamour jobs in civil service. Glamour. All right. We can move on to the next slide. This is a civil service pattern. Initially, there is a civil service preliminary exam. There are two papers in the preliminary exam. Okay. First one is a qualifier, and the second one is a second one have what? General knowledge exam. The first one is a qualifier, means a qualifier have the questions from quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and verbal. Quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and verbal. Qualifier means what? You need to get 33% marks in the first paper. Then only your paper 2 evaluated. Paper 2 will be evaluated. Right. Qualifier means civil service preliminary paper 1 is for maximum 200 marks and you need to get 66 marks. If and only if you are getting 66 marks, your paper 2 will be evaluated. Paper 2 will be evaluated. Okay, paper 2. It consists of general knowledge questions. General knowledge for around 1.5 years newspaper. You need to read around minimum 1.5 years newspaper, and almost all questions you will get from the newspaper related history, newspaper related geography, etc. Okay. So general knowledge consists of everything, means biology, zoology, geography, history. Okay. Usually we say that current affairs, because last 3 or 4 years, even though the paper is of general knowledge, current affairs is giving a 60 to 70% weightage. Okay. Then comes a civil service main exam. There are 9 exams for that. Then the interview, and after that there is a physical exam. The civil service main exam consists of paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. All are for 250 marks, and the total is 1750 marks. Okay. Then the interview process is for 275 marks, and the grand total is 2025. Remember one thing: civil service preliminary exams mark is not added in the final mark. Okay. Only main exams and the interview marks is added. Right. The interview is for only 275 marks. Right. Then comes the staff selection commission. Okay. Then again your activity. If you know any staff selection commission job, SSC job, please write in the message bar. In your book also. Please write in the book. If possible, in the message bar also. If you know any SSC job, please type in the message bar. If you know any SSC job, please type in the message bar. I'm waiting for your stenographer. Okay. Right, stenographer. SSC job. SSC, that particular job. You need to write that names of that. JE, junior engineer. Okay. Junior engineer is there. Multitasking assistant. Okay, multitasking assistant. JE. Hello.
Multitasking, sir.
Multitasking. Right. Multitasking. Okay, superb. Thank you. Then any other? Uh, you can see a lot of jobs in newspapers. Usually the newspaper always say like this: CAG have given report on this. Yeah, assistant engineer is there. Yeah, then any other particular CAG have given report on this. CAG have given report on government's this policy, etc., like that. So have you heard about CAG? CGL. SSC CGL mean combined graduate level exam. CGL means combined graduate level. I am asking different posts in SSC job. SSC. There are different posts in SSC. Okay. If you are allowed to select most favorite SSC, what will you select? So you some of you are told that junior engineer is there. Any other? So these come under the SSC job. There are around 26 jobs in SSC, like accounts officer, junior accountant, control. Central Vigilance Commission is there. Then assistant accounts officer is there. Assistant audit officer is there. Then Central Secretariat Service, Intelligence Bureau. Have you heard about Intelligence Bureau? Then Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Railway. Then other ministry department. Then coming auditor officer, CAG is there. Then CGDA is there. Central Excise Department is there. Central Excise Inspector. Then Income Tax Inspector is there. Income Tax. Then Central Bureau of Narcotics is there. Then Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI is there. Central Bureau of Narcotics is there. Then Inspector, Department of Post. Then Inspector, Department Examiner. Then Preventive Officer is there. Then Junior Statistical Officer is there. Then NIA is there. NIA. Have you heard about NIA? National Investigation Agency. Then Central Bureau of Investigation, Central Bureau of Narcotics, and CBDT is their tax assistant. So these are the famous posts in SSC CGL. I think some of you have heard about these these posts in newspapers. CAG, Narcotics Department, then Central Bureau of Investigation, NIA. These jobs are very, very, very important jobs, because if you get any job in this department, it has to be kept secret, because if you don't need, you can't give your identity. 2015, one of my student got a job in this Intelligence Bureau. 2015 batch. He's from 2015 batch. He got the job recently, only 1 or 2 years back, and he told me, because he have kept my name as a reference, and they called me for the reference. Okay. And after that, he told me that please don't tell to anyone that he is in IB, because this department's policy is that you can't publish your identity. Okay. So these are the famous jobs from this department, SSC, coming under SSC. This is very interesting, because in Kerala, a lot of students are getting jobs in SSC. SSC is considered as a mini civil service. Okay, mini civil service. Right. For SSC, exam pattern is like this: general intelligence and reasoning, 25 questions and 50 marks. General awareness, 25 questions, 50 marks. Then quantity aptitude, 25 questions, 50 marks. Then English language, 25 questions, 50 marks. And SSC have tier 2. It's the double of that. 100 questions, 200 marks, etc. like that. Okay. Same sections: quantity aptitude, English, statistic. Then statistics is added. Then financial accounting, economics and governance is also added in the tier 2 SSC. Right. BTech graduates can easily qualify for this, because the other graduates are commerce graduates competing with them. And compared to the commerce graduate, BTech graduates can easily clear the quantity aptitude, English, etc. So BTech graduates always have an upper hand in this. Right. Then recruitment processing, SSB. This is a defense sector, defense jobs. So another activity: if you are selected, if you are asked to write your favorite SSC job, SSB job, defense sector job, which defense you will select? Army, Air Force, Navy. Did anyone want to get a defense job? Anyone interested in defense job? Yes, yes, yes. Adul Krishna, yes. Teja Reddy, yes. Anandu, yes. Okay. Superb, superb. Go ahead. Okay. So if you are interested in SSB, so you can look into this. There is a qualifying examination for the SSB, staffs. I mean, Service Selection Board. Service Selection Board. This is SSB. If you qualify for the SSB examination, there will be an interview process. It usually is a 7-day interview process. Initially, in the first day itself, there is an exam called PPDT. PPDT is a picture perception discussion test. In that, you are asked to sit in a seminar hall or a lecture hall. It's a huge hall, and a screen. I mean, a picture will be shown in the screen, and you are allowed to write a story according to that picture. And after that, you are called as a group, I mean 20 or 12 group, and you are asked to discuss on that. Okay. You have to identify the picture and the object. It's very difficult for identifying that picture because it's a vague picture. Okay, that's a vague picture, and it's very difficult to identify that picture. But even though that's not important, identifying the picture and object is not important. The important thing is that how you discuss in the group discussion. I mean, how you perform in the group discussion is very important in SSB, because I have attended SSB and I failed in this. I have passed in the qualifying examination, and I attended the interview process, and I got out from the PPDT. Okay. If you pass a PPDT, you need to stay another 6 more days. Another 6 more days, you have a lot of sessions, including seminar sessions and classes. Along with that, there are a lot of tests also. It consists of situation reaction test. A situation is given to you, and you will be asked how will you react in that situation. Then there is word association test. Then engineering knowledge test is there. Then general knowledge test is there. Then after at the end of that 7 day, you will be having a physical test. Okay. So if you are interested to do your career in the defense sector, you can follow this. Okay. You can prepare for this. Right. So these are the defense posts. So I have asked this question. Then a career in the defense have Indian Army, Indian Air Force, Indian Navy, as well as Indian Coast Guard is there. Indian Coast Guard. Just look at, we can look all different posts in a flash. Okay, we don't have much time. So Indian Army is there. Indian Army offers immense opportunity for youngsters seeking job satisfaction, security, economic stability, social status, and adventure. Right. Then the army commissions are permanent commission is there. Permanent commission means you are recruited through NDA or direct entry or graduate engineering or university entry scheme is there. Then 10+2 test entry is also there. If short service commission, there is non-technical, then technical for both men and women. Then NCC special entry is also there. So in our college, there is NCC, and I am in charge of this NCC in our college. It's just starting now, and I am the NCC, concerned staff. And if you are getting an NCC C certificate for a BTech graduate, you will be getting increments. I mean, you don't need to write the exam, and you can attend the interview directly. Okay, that is the specialty of this NCC C certificate. All right. Then Indian Air Force is there. Indian Air Force having various career opportunities available with Indian Air Force include both technical and non-technical. Right. So these are the various branches in Indian Air Force. The flying branch is the flying branch. Then the ground duty branch is there. Then technical branch is there. For ground branch, the CDS exam is conducted. NDA exam. Then AFCAT exam is there. Flying branch for flying branch AFCAT exam is there. AFCAT exam after the this AFCAT exam is for the fighter, then transport and helicopters. Then there is technical exam, technical branch. Technical branch is also selected through this AFCAT. Then university entry scheme, UES is there. This for mechanical and electronic students. Right. Then ground duty branch is there. ASCAT exam is conducted for that too. It consists of administration, accounts, logistics, education, and meteorology. Then Indian Navy, a career in the Indian Navy will allow you to explore the worldwide and provide you with the leadership opportunities. The recruitment process is CDSC, then direct entry. Graduate entry is there. Service Selection Board, then direct entry is there. Then there is Indian Coast Guard. Okay, then its recruitment process. A job includes both official and position and sailor post. Okay, most of the position would require strict medical standards involving height, weight, chest, and eyesight. Okay, both for men and women. Then there are some paramilitary forces. You know some of the paramilitary forces like Assam Rifles, then Border Security Force, then Central Industrial Security Force (CISF), then CRPF, Central Reserve Police Force, then Indo-Tibetan Border Police (ITBP), then National Security Guard (NSG) is there, then Sahastra Seema Bal (SSB) is there. Okay, these are the paramilitary forces. Then these paramilitary forces recruitment is also through UPSC. UPSC exam is there. Okay, someone is asking for the presentation and recorded video. The coordinators are recording the video, I think so, and they have the PPT. I have already shared the PPT to them. They will send you. All right. Okay. Then interview is there, and then physical efficiency test and medical test is there. Then, if you are interested in bank job, I don't know about your state's priority for the bank job, because Kerala, I have already told you that the parents of girls are preferring bank job as a safe job. Anybody like this bank job? Anybody like this bank job? Bank job? Anybody like this bank job? Bank? You will get jobs in bank like state bank, then reserve bank, etc. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Are you there? Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Did anybody interested in bank job? Bank job. So there is an interesting sector like bank job, because the BTech graduates will get this bank job easily, because even though I have already told that even though we are not studying the commerce, this competitive exam, I mean BTech graduates always have a upper hand in this competitive exam and English proficiency test. I mean language, verbal questions, because compared to the commerce graduates, the BTech graduates always have an upper hand in this competitive. I mean quantitative aptitude, reasoning, verbal exams, verbal questions. Okay, so the BTech graduates are means easily get this job. Okay, the banking system fully controlled by the regulation of RBI in India. So there are different posts in this banking sector, which consist of probationary officer, bank PO, then bank clerk are there. Then another thing is a specialist officer. Okay, specialist officer is there. Then various other bank exams are IBPSO. These are the various bank exams: IBPS PO, IBPS SO, then IBPS Regional Rural Bank exam. Then SBI probationary officer is there. Then SBI clerk. Then RBI grade B exam is there. Then RBI assistant exam, etc. And this is the exam pattern. There is a preliminary exam and there is a main exam. In preliminary exam, there is English language, then quantitative aptitude and reasoning ability. Okay. Then for main exam, there is English, reasoning, quantitative aptitude, general awareness, and computer knowledge. Okay. And this is the syllabus. This syllabus is very important, because the same same pattern is followed by various private sector also. Okay, simplification, average, percentage, ratio and percentage, and then data interpretation, then geometry, quadratic equation, interest, problems of ages, etc. are from the quantity aptitude. And verbal reasoning, reasoning, logical reasoning, reasonings, logism, circular seating arrangement, etc. etc. Okay. Then English, grammar, vocabulary, verbal ability, etc. So we don't have enough time. Okay. Then comes the higher studies. Anybody interested in higher studies? Anyone interested in higher studies? Yes, yes. All right. Ajay is saying yes. Okay. Another one is also saying yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the main higher studies options available are main one. Okay. Masters in technology, masters of science, then masters of business administration. Okay. There is MTech degree and MS degrees also there. So MTech is 2 years. You can get your MTech degree from IIT, NIT, IISc, BITS Pilani, then IIITH, etc. like that. Then you can do your MTech degree from various colleges in your state also, various government colleges, then private colleges, etc. Maybe in your college also there will be MTech courses available. Okay, I don't know correctly. Then the qualifying exam for this MTech is GATE exam. GATE exam. Mainly the career is teaching, and if you are interested in research also you can go for MTech. Then after that you can go for PhD. MS in various other countries, this MTech degree is also called MS. And even in IIC, MTech course, MS course is there. Master of Science, Master of Science in Physics, Master of Science in avionics, etc. like that. Okay, so it's also a 2 years course. For getting admission to other countries like US, UK, Australia, Canada, Europe, you have to qualify some other exams like TOEFL, IELTS, etc. And then if you are trying for MBA, you need to qualify then GRE, GMAT, etc. Okay, right. So for MBA, you need to for MBA in India, you need to qualify for this CAT, MAT, GMAT, etc. Okay, you can go for MBA in various other countries. There also you need to write GMAT exam. Okay, right. Then, have you heard about any job portals? Job portal. Have you heard about any job portal? If so, you can say yes. Yes, yes. All right, yes. Naukri.com. All right. Okay. Just I am skipping to another screen. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Right. So there are different job portals available, job portals like Naukri.com. Naukri.com is there. Then StudsKerala.com is there. Then Freshersworld.com is also there. Then Bait is also there. Bait. So this is Freshersworld.com. You can see here jobs available. You can see the jobs available here. Okay. There are government jobs, software jobs, walk-in jobs, MBA job, bank job, etc. You can click each slide. Each section here. Software jobs are available. Software jobs. Okay. You can see different software jobs here. Right. Then jobs in different Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Gurgaon, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Noida, Pune, etc. Then 1 second. Okay, right. So jobs by roles. Accountant job, architect job, BPO job, etc. is available here. IT software engineer, IT hardware engineer, IT mobile developer, okay, delivery executive. Then there are work from home jobs. Even now also you can do work from home. Okay. You can do some part-time job, work from home jobs available. Then candidate services are there. Then jobs by category. Then today's job. Then government job. Then some placement papers are available in this freshersworld.com. You can do questions from quantity aptitude, verbal ability, logical reasoning, data interpretation, current affairs. Okay, so you can find questions here. Then jobs by companies are here. Some public sector firms are here, HL, IBPS, BEL, SBI, like that. Some public sector firms are here. Right. Engineering jobs are here. Civil service, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, electrical jobs, EC jobs, etc. here. Okay. So like that, different job portals are available. Different job portals. The job seekers, Naukri.com, monsterindia.com. This is another one. Strutsindia.com. Then Monster. Monster job portal is there. All right. So you can create account here, account in Naukri, Monster, etc. You can give your specification, mean BTech degree, BE degree. Then you will be getting mail if any job opportunity is coming, and if you are qualified for that, you will be getting frequent mail from that. Okay. So these are job portals. All right. All right. Okay, I'm moving to another device. So these are the different job portals available. Naukri, Monster India, Freshers World, Struts Kerala, Shine, Bait, Impact Pool. Right? These are the different job portals available. Then in Kerala, the education system is redefined from 8:30 to 1:30. In the beginning of this session, I have already told that we are not we are not unlucky. We can change our prospective. We can change our career. So in this education timing, 8:30 to 1:30, after 1:30, the students are free and they can do some other courses, or they can do part-time job like that. I don't know the timing of your state. If it's like this, you can do some part-time job. Part-time jobs are available in this job site. You can search for that and you can do some part-time job. Like this, you can search in the employment newspaper, employment news. There will be a lot of part-time jobs available in the employment news. Then there are additional courses available. So in spite of having a BTech or BE degree, you will be having some expertise in some courses like embedded system, etc., etc. Right? You can do a lot of courses. That will be an added advantage when you are presenting your resume to any firm. Okay. So you can do additional courses, part-time job, etc. So for shining in the crowd, apart from your syllabus knowledge, you need to do some other courses along with you, like AutoCAD, ECAD, Pro Cabling Tools, MATLAB, LabVIEW, embedded system, then tools like simulation tools like Altair, then VLSI, then C, C++, Python. Okay. Please try to identify the additional courses available in your branch, in your area, which is affordable for you, and please try to do any such courses, because it will be an added advantage for your career. Right. There are new cutting edge technologies. If you are concentrating in any of these new cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, cognitive cloud computing, 5G, serverless computing, robotics, biometrics, 3D printing, virtual reality, drones, robotic automation, then cyber security, app developer, web designer, integrated farming like aquaponics, hydroponics, then news filtering, fact checking, telemedicine, psychiatry, then content writer, social media blogger, ethical hacking, etc. These are some of the areas which are getting very boom in this era, because after this COVID, these hydroponics, aquaponics are getting immense exposure and publicity, and a lot of persons are trying to do their own embedded system robotic devices in by their own. So if you are interested in any of these, give more importance to that too. That will be very much interesting for filling your resume. Okay, then one second. Then five innovations that will dominate 2020 will be the remote health monitoring, because health is very important. There are some devices you can wear in your wrist, in your pocket, in your waist, in your hand, as a badge or etc. like that, which monitor your blood pressure, your temperature, your oxygen concentration, and will send message if there is any violation or variation. Send message to your mobile as well as to your concerned doctor's mobile. Then, if you are giving any family member's mobile number in that, that will be also added. Okay, right. Remote health monitoring is getting into a vast area, because a lot of experiments are done in this area. So if you can do any new robotic embedded devices in this particular area in remote health monitoring, it will be a very much I mean added advantage to your career, because a lot of firms are looking for new devices, and if anybody is proposing the new devices, firms will be buying you and they will hire you. Okay, then there are wearable AR, augmented reality, wearable AR. Another place low power computer vision will be used in is in the augmented reality market. Then IoT kitchen appliances are there. Then personal translators. Then autonomous farming. Okay, these are some of the areas. Then the firms after Corona, you know, travel and tourism. There are mixture. Behavior for this travel and tourism, because a lot of people are, now going for different tours now, but the tourism is not at all that much of popular like before Corona. Okay, then event management is a little bit worse in this Corona time. Then entertainment also, in Kerala the theaters are getting opened now. Last week, and I think some of the states also are decided to open the theaters, and for entertainment industry is getting into the mainstream now. Then public transport, logistics, banking sector have mixture behavior. Then food industry, the corona have a lot of impact on this food industry. Then automobile industry also having a lot of impact, because a lot of people trying to buy their own vehicles after this corona. Then online services like banking, home delivery have a boom in this. Then insurance, like healthcare insurance, have getting more importance. Then telecommunication, use of data, online classes, then online facilities are giving more importance in this time. Okay, so these are the different areas. In industry, you all know that actually there are real crises in industry, because a lot of firms have very little number of projects from outside India. So usually our firms are working on US clients, China clients, and Japan clients. After this corona, the major projects are down. So a lot of firms don't have enough clients. So the industry is very much in down. So a lot of industry is trying to downsize their employees. Okay, so the employees who can work in another sector also, if he is adaptive, he can withstand. Otherwise, he will be fired. Okay, everything will be focusing now on work from home strategy, work from home or work at home. So testing will be difficult if you work from home, right? So another person have mentioned IoT. IoT is also important. IoT, Internet of Things, is very important in this time. So this is all from me, and there are 10 essential job skills mentioned by some sites. So I have noted it here. So you can produce an action plan, access your qualities and skills, then write your CV, develop your interview techniques, then complete an application form, then manage your activities, build your network, then create an online presence, work your recruitment channels, then be inventive. Always please try to be inventive. Then all of you please try to answer these questions again. At the start of the session, we have answered this, and please try to answer it again. I want to know. You have to realize that have you got anything from this session? So please try to answer this question. What will I do after my graduation? What are the various options available for me? Should I go for a PG? What are the jobs available for me to work in? When you when you finish, you can say yes in the message bar. The session is around 1 to 1.5 hours. That's why I rushed some of the slides. If you want to ask me anything in particular, you can ask me directly, no problem, or you can message me or mail me. So this is all from me. This is Ajit Aloysius. This is my number 999-529-5599, and this is my mail ID. If you want to ask me anything personal, you can ask me in this number. This number is having my